Hey everyone, it's me again with another Hot Toys figure review. This time we are doing Robin from Batman and Robin, the Chris O'Donnell version. I was super stoked to get this guy in because Batman and Robin has always been a pretty big part of my life. Back when I was a kid, it was one of the defining pieces of media for Batman. I kind of grew up with these 4 VHS tapes, and that was Batman to me, and that was Batman Returns, Batman and Robin, and Batman Beyond: Return of the Joker. So I guess that's 3, not 4. But so growing up, that was Batman for me. Was those 3 tapes, and this was kind of what Robin looked like in my head as a result. Just Red Nightwing, basically, for a long time. And I've always loved this costume, and so when Hot Toys was making this, I was all over it, and I pre-ordered it, and it finally came in a couple months back, and I've been really looking forward to making a video about it. I was gonna do it back then, but we had just moved, and things are turbulent, to say the least. But anyway, so let's crack into this. We'll start with accessories, and then we'll get a closer look at Robin. So first off, I want to take a look at the box. I love this box. The image here of the figure in that red, that metallic, very 90s, very in keeping with the whole style of the movie. It's just really cool. I really dig it. I've grown to really appreciate the aesthetics of that movie, as garish as they are. Get the slip cover off. We'll see the accessories there. We'll get deeper into those here in a minute. Is that poster shot of Chris O'Donnell as Robin. I just... all the problems with this movie. And there were so very many. But it got a lot right, I think. And I like that just looks like... it looks like Robin. It looks like Nightwing. I love that mask. Like, when I draw Nightwing, I still draw him with that mask almost exactly. It just looks so good. And it looks great on the figure, too. But yeah, let's get into the accessories. And here we go with all the accessories. We got this big Batarang, which is my personal favorite of all the weapons he comes with. His little laser gun with a little laser insert there. Goes into the barrel there of the thing. His little magnetic climbers, I believe, is what he used to scale the side of Freeze's little rocket ship thing at the beginning. And then these things, I have no idea what these are. I do not remember these from the movie. But they're very sharp. Plastic, but sharp plastic. And then you got your hands. You got just a regular gripping hand. And then this hand for the gun, or the Batarang. That's what I used it for. This for the weird spike thing, and then a wide open palm hand for the climber thing, and you just slide the fingers in the holes there, and we'll demonstrate some of that later once we get into some more specifics. And then, of course, your standard Hot Toys instruction booklet. I say it in every one of these videos, and I will continue to. Read your instructions. These are very expensive figures. And while not as fragile as they once were, they are not indestructible, and they will break very easily if you are not careful. Okay, and here we go, on to Robin, straight up and down pose. I'll get him off real quick. Take a look at the base, one of my favorite parts of this figure, I think. I love that logo, the movie logo with the Batman, the Robin logo inside of the Bat logo. It's so cool. You have Robin's name on the nameplate here. Okay, so here we have pretty decent articulation in the neck. You can look up pretty far. It does kind of mess up your seam lines though, so I wouldn't go for anything too crazy. The neck is there is no articulation at the head. The neck is at the base, or the articulation is at the base of the neck only. But you can, he does have the rolling eyeballs. You take the mask out of the face, get that nightmare fuel. And then you have that, which I think they probably messed up an eye. Yeah, a little bit. It's fine. We'll fix it. And then you get, there's a little bit of crunch. Not much, really. The suit kind of, once you do crunch it, the suit kind of pops it back into place a little bit. You get really good at the elbow, though. Not too... Oop, crap. Handle your figures better than I do, guys. I really need to get a tripod. I really need to get a lot of things. Anyway, doesn't go up all that much. He's got padding in the shoulders. The wrist is a classic ball hinge, just like almost all Hot Toys are. The knees bend good. A little over 90 there. Looks good. Not a lot of kick, though. That's about as far as that goes. He's got a ratchet joint, but the suit still impedes it quite a bit. You hear that? That's about how I imagine the actual suit that Chris O'Donnell wore sounded on location filming, or on set rather, I suppose. The ankle articulation is pretty standard, although the boot does impede it somewhat. This is not a guy you can get a whole lot of really dynamic action poses out of, just because of the nature of the costume and what it's made of, but it's alright. I love the cape, though. That is my favorite part of the costume. It's got a good amount of weight to it. It falls nice. It sits very nicely. It looks great. I'm a big fan. Here he is with the little magnet climber hands. That's how you have him hold them. And here he is holding his weird spike things. They're kind of a pain to get him to hold, because his fingers curl weird, and trying to get him through those little holes is annoying, but they look cool. And here's this, about as dynamic as this guy can get, but it's fine. You don't need to move too much when you look that good, in my opinion. And here he is, without his cape, looking full Nightwing, because I'm sure somebody was curious. I definitely was. It was one of the first things I did when I unboxed it. I think that looks pretty cool, but like I said earlier, I really love the cape, just the way that they made it, so I did not keep it this way, but it does look cool. And that's that. That's Robin from Batman and Robin. And as you may have guessed, or hoped, or neither, this guy will be on my Mercari shop, unfortunately. I would love to hold on to him. I actually intended to, but that's just not how the wind's blowing today. So, yeah, he will be in my shop. The link will be in the description. And, yeah, if you want him, hurry up and go get him. He might sell pretty quick. Or he might not. Who knows? But yeah, there he is. And, there I am. We'll see you guys next time. Ciao.